All right, so we've made some major improvements on the garage, and it's been a long time since we had our compressor explosion. But we still have some remnants and some proof that we had it. The donut is still on the wall, and I never really fixed the garage track, so I've been having problems with the garage ever since, which is probably about 4 years ago now. And our in and out door, yeah, that suffered too. So in the wintertime, we got some draft coming through there, so we had to block it up with some towels. So we've made some major improvements. One being, we upgraded the service from the house. We upgraded the service in the house to 200 amp, and then we brought a nice box out here. Harrison dug a trench from the house all the way to the garage. So we have 220 in here now, a nice welding plug. So we're not feeding with an extension cord anymore. Still have some more work to do with the lights, but some major improvements. We had our buddy Craig come in and install all the electricity for us, plus the heat. And we put an extension on the garage. So we kind of cut doorways where the windows used to be. Those were the windows that were blown out by the compressor anyway. And we went back as far as we could and put an extension. So now the toolboxes are all in here. Have our shelves up here. It's still messy. Still trying to get a handle on things. Drill press in the corner. We have our collapsible engine crane, which is barely big enough, but it'll work. And we're able to not have the compressor in the garage anymore. I promised I wouldn't live with one in the garage, and I kept to my promise. Aha! So we got a fairly new Cobalt 60 gallon. It's 220. Makes 150 pounds. I can get it to make more, but I think that's just plenty. Still need to put it on some pads, and we were able to put it all the way in the back. We have 3/4 inch plywood on this side, 3/4 inch plywood on the other side. It's insulated, so we don't have to listen to it. And we were able to hide the hood from the Ventura that we still yet to put on in the compressor room. That's a whole lot safer. So we got the vertical tank now, drain it on a regular basis. It's not exactly how I wanted the airlines to be, but it's a work in progress. I would like either copper or black pipe or something. Not really sure in which way to go. So right now we just drilled a hole in the wall, ran a airline through the wall and to a water separator. So I think it's a lot safer, and I don't have to listen to it. So it's good on both ends. A few of you have been wondering, what became of the garage. So it took a lot, all the planning, all the effort. We didn't have the proper electricity service coming in here in the first place. So a lot of time and a lot of nights trying to get this all set up so we could bring Pop's car in here and finish it. So we have 66 GTO coming in. So we've done a lot of work on it already. We put lower quarter panels on it, rear body, and it is a race car, but it's something that we want to be really, really nice. We're going to be getting that car in tomorrow and reassess where we were, because I think we started working on the car before the pandemic, and the pandemic really got in our way. But in that time, 2 other cars got built. The Ventura got built, the Camaro got built, and I guess we just needed some time off. We got wires hanging all over the place, so all that's got to be neatened up. Need a real antenna for the stereo, because depending on where you walk in the garage, it changes stations on you, so that's kind of annoying. But as long as Harrison's here, he just plugs in his phone and we have music, so that's good. And we even did something with the attic. We were able to clean the attic out, and so we have our intake manifolds, like 4 carburetors, some camshafts, and some stuff. you know, we like our parts. So if we find good deals on things that, you know, maybe it's not new, but it'll still work and it'll work good, you know, we like to have options, you know, what we want to do and how we want to do it. This garage ceiling is a little bit overspanned, so it droops a little bit. So any weight that we have up there is out towards the edges. We don't put anything in the middle. Can't wait to get started on some projects. So we'll keep checking in, and we'll keep the projects coming.